3 days. Let's go. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm finally in Cameroon after an epic trip in the plane where it was 4 difficult hours, and then after the passport was difficult, and then after waiting for 1 hour for my luggage, finally I got out. It's 32 degrees, it's super hot. I had to take a taxi to go to the roundabout for 20 minutes, and then now I'm taking Velo. Yes, yeah, Velo that's gonna drive me to Buea, which is a village under Mount Cameroon that I'm gonna climb tomorrow, and I'm gonna meet my guide today. So yeah, let's see. New day, new adventure. Alright guys, we are now buying the food for our trip tomorrow that will start. I don't know if you see behind me, but yeah, that's where we will climb the Mount Cameroon tomorrow. It's interesting, let's see. And I hope I will succeed. Henri, tell me, how high is that peak?
Yeah. Tomorrow is not going to be easy for you.
Okay.
For me, it's going to be fine, but for you, problems.
Okay.
You have 2,800 square meters above sea level.
Okay.
For you to do that tomorrow,
It's okay.
before you have to sleep and then you continue.
Okay. I take the challenge, and then so it's 2,000. How high do we start? We start from 1,000 meters.
1,000.
Okay, so there is 1,800 meters to climb up.
Yes.
I have done that in Norway, so it's okay. And then the next day is 1,200.
Yes, but it's longer.
Yeah.
I hope you're
Okay,
going to do it.
we'll see.
Camera from Upper Farm now.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm with Samuel, yes, which is my guide for the 2 next days. We start climbing Mount Cameroon. How high is it? Like 4,040 or 95?
It's 4,000.
More than 4,000, and then let's negotiate for this. So yeah, it was raining heavy this morning. That's why we had to wait. Now it's like 8 o'clock something, and we have to climb that beautiful mountain that I will show you during the day. Samuel, where are we now?
We are at the beginning of the forest.
Beginning of the forest. It's gonna be interesting. The temperature is not so hot, but it's very humid, so I'm sweating a lot.
Yes,
I hope it will be cooler on the top.
Yes.
So we are finally arrived in the Mount Cameroon National Park. That's the, let's say, the entrance over there. I don't know, we are walking for already 1 hour 17 minutes. It's super humid. We have a good pace, I guess, and at least it's not raining, so pretty nice. Alright, let's continue. So we are just arriving at 1. I'm ready for a break, but I'm like, okay, no, we don't need. And also we made a break 5 minutes ago, where I met a guy that said that he has been studying in Olothun, but when I asked him questions about like, okay, what is the mountain around, and then what was the name of the shopping center, he was not able to tell me anything. So I have some doubt. So that's why maybe it's better to just leave this beautiful place. Samuel, what is the altitude here? 2,000 meters. Yeah. I believe you were listening to me, but apparently you didn't. So yeah, that's it. We are in the clouds now, guys, and now it starts to be steeper. So start to be tired, but it's okay, we will manage. So guys, as you can see, it's still foggy. The good news is that it's not too hot. Second good news is that I'm not burning under the sun. And the sad news is that it starts to be very steep, so my legs start to be a bit weak. So for the coming hours, it's not gonna be fun at all. But yeah, I don't give up. Like, it's a good challenge, and it's gonna be a lot of calories burnt. So we are now changing, letting some stuff that we're not going to bring to the top because we take our chance today. That was not the plan. The plan was to do it tomorrow, but apparently we are a good team, so let's take our chance. So yeah, the prime is that now we're gonna hear some thunder, let's say some lightning, which is not safe at all because there's not much to be covered on this mountain, and it rains a lot. So we were climbing for 45 minutes, but I think it's not safe, so we have to go down and then we try tomorrow morning. So a bit sad, but safety first. So that's it for today. We just ate. I just took some pictures around. I managed to make my Superman, so I'm very happy about this. And then tomorrow we should start at 4:30 a.m. It should take 3 hours to reach the top if we are in good shape, and then after 2 hours to go down. So yeah, it's in the morning we will be back here, and then after I need like maybe 3 hours to go down again. So I should arrive in middle of afternoon. Let's hope that the sky seems to be more clear today, so like this evening. Let's pray to have a nice sunrise. That would be super cool. So yeah, I will show you the best. Alright, good night everybody. Good morning ladies and gentlemen. Today 4:55 a.m. The night was good actually. I slept from 8 p.m. until 4:15, and then now we are ready to go. I see a clear sky, but I also saw some lightning, so the weather is changing very very quickly. But yeah, normally we should be there in 3.5 hours, so at that time there will be a nice sunrise that I will show you. So 5 a.m. we start. We should be there in 3.5 hours. It's also cold, to be honest. There's some wind, but it's alright. And the sky seems to be clear. Some lightning behind the mountain, so I hope the clouds won't come here. But let's see. And then the other one, I have a stick as well. So yeah, finally we're not on the top yet, but I just wanted to share the sunrise, guys. It's super cool. And almost there, almost there. Alright, we are at 3,900 meters. It's very cold, they are very cold. It's pretty nice, the peak is up there. So I guess we will be there in maybe 20-30 minutes. So yeah, my back is a bit exhausted, like my back is painful. But other than that, the legs are okay. And now this is sand, so it should be fine. And then I hope we can run down, because the way to go down is very very long. So let's see. Alright guys, I think we arrived on the top of Mount Cameroon. My God, we made it, Samuel. Welcome to the Mount Cameroon at 4,090 meters. Yeah! We made it! Woo! Oh, what a mountain! Woo! Alright guys, look at the view. So, Mr. Samuel, where are we now?
At what two?
Yes, and where do we go?
Down.
Down. Okay, we go down where it's foggy.
Yes.
We guys, can you believe we use 2 hours 45 minutes to go up instead of 3, 4?
Yes.
I heard it's 4, and then the local guy told me 3. So it was pretty good. And then on the way down, we use only 1 hour. But okay, we were running and it was fun. And this guy is an athlete, so I had to follow him, and it was tough, but I think I made it.
Yes, of course.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right, now we cannot run because it's too steep, but at least we should be back in what 2 hours?
By 2-3 hours.
No, don't say 3. Don't say 3. I'm tired. Okay, let's go.
That's my-
Alright guys, I'm gonna show you something. When I tell you that it's very hot in Cameroon, it's because it's very humid. And then, so it should be, like I sweat a lot, I know, but still, it's something bring a lot of water if you climb this mountain. Alright guys, we just finished after 6 hours and 15 kilometers. We just arrived in Boya. Samuel. Very good job. You have been super good. So I hope to see you in Norway. This guy wants to climb some mountains, so feel free to come whenever you want. So, and you guys, now I'm gonna travel to Douala, and then tomorrow I have my flight to Yaoundé one day, and then after it will be Chad. See you later. All right, then. What happened is that, long story. Good morning, everyone. What happened is that my flight of 9 a.m. this morning was postponed, moved earlier to 7 a.m. So when I arrived at the airport, then there was no plane anymore. So I had to take a bus. It's a 6 hours bus, and the problem is that after I don't know 5 minutes driving, then the first bus broke. So we came back to the departure point. Then we took another one, and then after 15 minutes on the highway, then it broke. As you can see here, that's the bell. So now we are taking a third bus. I'm tired because I need to be over there as soon as possible to take my flight to Chad. So yeah, it's a mess, but I have to be patient. I just checked that they take my bag for the translate mean, so at least I can have my bag when I arrive. So yeah, I just finished my meeting with the embassy in Chad, and guys, I'm leaving now because it's a nightmare. So I'm gonna tell you in some minutes what happened. I finally arrived at the airport. Guys, I'm gonna tell you the story in a few minutes. So, where to start? Where the fuck should I start? So, basically, it's gonna be a bit long, but you need to understand what a mess I've been living for those last days. So, when I finished the Mont Cameroon, I had to go to Douala, and then I had a flight from Douala to Yaoundé, because I had a flight from Yaoundé to Chad and N'Djamena, and this one was at the end of the day at 5:10 p.m. And I took the flight at 9 a.m. that will arrive at 9:40, because then I was thinking like, okay, it's better to take a flight in the morning, because if my flight is cancelled, then I can just take the bus, just in case. And what happened is that when I arrived at 7 a.m. at the airport, then they said, oh, but your flight has been has left already. And I was like, but why you didn't tell me? I said, oh, but we don't have your phone number. And I said, no, look. So we checked together the booking, and then there was my phone number. And then they were like, oh yeah, but we only send to people who have like Cameroonese phone number. So then I was like, yeah, what about the tourist? They say, sorry. So then when I asked for a refund, they were like, so you have to go further. Of course, this didn't work, and then I had to take a bus. So I took the bus. The bus in the city, we start after 5 minutes, and then it broke down. So they gave us a second bus. We drive 15 minutes, and on the highway, paf, it broke. So they brought us a third bus, and then this one took something like 5 hours to reach Yaoundé. So it was very short, and then when I arrived, I just had the time to take a taxi and then run to the airport. What happened is that when I arrived at the airport, when I wanted to check in my luggage, I showed my visa, my e-visa for Chad, that has started on 12th of December. And then they had never seen that, and they were like, "Oh no, this is fake." And I said, "No, come on! Like everywhere, it's in the news that it's an e-visa that is working." They said no. They called the immigration in Chad. They were like, "No, we have never heard about this." While my document, my letter of invitation, was signed by the ambassador of Chad in Senegal, so it has been approved, and I had I could show everything. It was validated level 1, level 2. Impossible to negotiate. So what happened is that. I missed my flight, of course, and then I was discussing for like 1.5 hours about what to do, and the problem is that they say, but you know, there's a flight tomorrow for tomorrow morning, but then you won't have time, so you need to go to the embassy of Chad to get a new visa in express. And luckily, in this airport, there was the ambassador of Chad that was coming back from N'Djamena. So we exchanged the phone number, and he said, "Yeah, just send me everything tomorrow, and we will sort out." You know what I mean. And then after that, I was talking with A-Sky, which was the flight company, who told me, "You need to take the flight. If you get your visa today on the 8th of April, you need to take the flight on 9th in the morning." And I was like, "Yeah, but the problem is that my visa for Cameroon finished today on 8th." And then they were like, okay, so then you will be out of your transit visa. Okay, but then we will need to bribe the policeman, but this guy can cost you something. And I was like, okay, so I'm not sure to have a visa for Chad, and then also I'm gonna get fucked with because if they ask me for $3,000, then I say no, then I end up in jail. But okay, so I came back to the city, and then I found a hotel. And I was spending all my evening to make all the calculation possible. This morning, I went to the A-Sky to modify the ticket, but just to know the price. And then I would have to spend 600 euros to modify this shit. So that was not something I wanted. But then most of the other flight tickets to go to Paris and so on, it was like, or Addis Ababa, it was like 800 euros, something like that. And then I went to the Chad embassy, and you see, guys, look at this. I came like that, you know. So I have a jeans short, and when I came in front of the embassy, the guy look at me and tu n'entres pas comme ça. So it means like you don't go inside like this. You need to put your pants. No shorts are accepted. And I was like, fuck man, it's 30 degrees and it's super hot and I'm in emergency, so no, and I'm in a rush. So I had to call the ambassador, give to him, and then they let me in. When I came inside, oh my god, what a nightmare. There was a lady, she was like, who let this guy like this, dressed like this, enter in this embassy? And I was like, I'm so sorry, I apologized 15 times. It didn't work. The lady was so unfriendly. You have no idea. And she was with a chewing gum, and then she was watching her TikTok videos about like a tutorial about online shopping, while I had the document and I was waiting. So she literally treated me like a piece of shit. And then when I had to make some photocopies of my passport and so on, she was like, yeah, just do it. And I was like, yeah, but how can I use your machine? Like, am I allowed or not? She said, no, you go outside, you fill the document, and you come back. And when I asked her, okay, when will you deliver the visa? She said, I don't know. I don't think today. But I need it today. And the ambassador said that you can do it. She was like, I'm not sure. So then at the moment, after like half an hour there or 40 minutes, then at the end I was like, okay, there's no way that this lady will give me a visa. She's not happy at all. She's not. She just made peace by her life. I don't know. But what happened is that I gave up, and I was like, okay, this is gonna cost me, first of all, €76 to make a new visa, plus the corruption, plus after when I arrive in Chad, I have to pay for my 2 days. Plus it's gonna delay all my trips, so I have to cancel a few days in Togo and Benin. Plus the €600 of the flight connection to change. I was like, okay, no, there is no way this is gonna work. So I gave up and I say, you know what, goodbye. And then she looked at me and she was like, okay. So I gave up and then I found the flight tickets to Brussels. Now that's why I'm in the airport, and I have to leave the country because that's my last day. So I go to Brussels, and then after that I go back tomorrow to Togo because my visa starts on 10th of April. So yeah, no, so catastrophic. So yeah, and this cost me €1,000. So it's horrible, but that's the cheapest I could have. And fun fact is, when I arrived here, the guy opened and he checked my visa for Cameroon, and he said, "Oh, but your visa is expired." And I was like, "No. It's written 8th of April, and we are the 8th, so I still have the right." He said, "Oh, okay, sorry, my bad." So yeah, I just want to leave this country. The Cameroon was very nice, but the rest has been shit. So Chad or Cameroon, not a good feeling because of that. And then Chad, like everybody told me, don't go there because it's a mess, it's dangerous. And then even without being there, it's already a mess. So it's very sad, and it doesn't give a good image for tourism. So that's it. So yeah, I go back to now Brussels, and then I will see you in Togo. See you everybody. Good night.